Today we're going to talk about healing, and I've heard stories about healing and the God's touch, and never really experienced it for myself up until 3 years ago. Healing's such a gift from God, and for us to waste it being an insult to Him. I've read books and heard stories and actually seen it for myself 3 years ago for the actual physical healing of God. There's physical healing, there's spiritual healing, there's emotional healing. We're just going to start off with the physical healing first. In Matthew 8:16 through 17, it talks about Jesus healing people and casting out the demons and fulfilling the prophecy and the Old Testament of what it said about Jesus. Also, William Messinger and Stanley Horton, two theologian professors, in 2001 wrote a book, Bible Doctrine, and it states that it is God's will for us believers to enjoy the divine healing that God has for us as His children. Also, the 3 years ago at camp, we were praying for a girl. After so many hours of doing that, we unwrapped her foot, and right then and there, God healed her. It was amazing. It was completely great. And not only does God do physical healing, but He also does emotional healing. And Dave Reaver, an inspirational speaker, in 1992, he wrote a book, Nobody Ever Cried for Me. And in his book, he's talking about how all these people have scars on the inside, more scars than he has on his face on the outside. And it's just so inspirational for him to say this about all these high school students and stuff, because you never really realize it, because if you've seen pictures of him, his face is so messed up. And for him to state that we have more stuff going on the inside than the outside is unbelievably crazy. Dr. Collins, he wrote A Christian Counselor in 2007. He states that with physical healing comes along with emotional healing, and that we need to work through it to get better and to get at that state of mind. And emotional healing just needs to come through prayer and forgiveness, and along with emotional healing comes spiritual healing. And Strongest Strongs, James Strong, he's a theologian. In 2001, he wrote a new version of the book, and for the Greek word sozo means healing. Definition: to make whole, rescue, save, heal, preserve. God wants to preserve us. He wants to save us spiritually. He wants to make us whole. And God, just like the ocean takes away the dents and the sand, God wants to take away the dents in our spiritual life and wants to make us whole again. He's our healing, helping haven. God wants everything for us, just like a dad wants for their child. He wants for us. In conclusions, there's 3 types of healing: spiritual, emotional, and physical. I've never seen physical healing before since 3 years ago at camp, and since then it's been amazing what God's opened my eyes to. And I challenge you to get on your knees and start praying if you need any of these 3 things in your life, and go at it wholeheartedly. Thank you.